welcome to the tutorial through Go Math for how to create a class list. As you can see, I'm already logged into the Go Math website, Think Central, and I am now looking at my dashboard. I'm going to come up to Settings and click on it and then click Manage Classes. If you had your class already saved in another subject or somewhere else on Think Central, you could export to here, but we are going to be starting from scratch. So instead, you're going to scroll down. This 106 is my past class from last school year, so I'm going to ignore that and instead add class. I'm going to give my class a name, choose a grade, and I'm going to leave the period as all. You're going to have them all day and all year. Down here, I am choosing the programs that I want my students to see or have access to through their accounts. So I'm going to give them access to Destination Math, the animated math models for grade 1, as you can see right here tells me the grade level. It is a little silly to give them any other grades math models. The e-glossary I'm going to include, the standard practice book, which is their homework pages, their student edition, which is their class workbook, their iTools. I'm going to skip the math concept readers. Those are little books that I'll do in class. I will give them access to MegaMath, and I'm not going to give them access to the Smarter Balanced Assessment. That TE tells me it's Teacher's Edition, and they do not need to have that. I can click Save, and I'll stay on this same page. I'm instead going to click on Assign Students, and it will save that automatically. Okay, I'm now able to assign students to my roster. Right now, I can see all of the students that are enrolled in my entire school. That's a lot of students. We have 450 students in my school. So instead, I'm going to come up here, and I'm going to click on them by grade. So I just want to see grade 1, and I'll click Find. And now my list has gotten a lot smaller. And now I can go through and add my students. So this is all of first grade, which is about 80 kids. My first student on my roster is Leonard. Once I click his name, this Add becomes able to click on. So I will click Add. I can sit and do these individually, one at a time. I wouldn't want to do Add All, because that's going to add the entire grade. But I can also add more than one at a time. If I click on somebody, and then on my Mac, I would hit the Command button. On my PC, I'm going to hit the Control button. And then I'm going to go through and click on all of my students so I can do all of this at once. Okay, so I just added all of those at the same time. Okay, so there is my class. Once I have everybody, I can click Done. Alright, and now you can see that my class is now coming up on my list. I'm going to click in here and show you something else you can do now. Okay, and here's the page we saw before. Clicked on their programs they can get to. And now there's a new thing at the bottom called Groups. I can separate my class into groups, and this will make it a lot more easy when it comes time to do assignments. That way I can assign a certain group to something that I want them to just, that group be assigned. So I'm going to start with my advanced kids, and I'm going to just put a few of my higher level kids into a group together. Alright, there we go. So, and I can keep doing this. I can keep adding different groups. So I could have my on-level students, and so on and so on. And eventually I will have, oh, and I didn't change those. But you get the point. So I can make different groups. And that is how you set up your class and set up your groups through Go Math. I hope you enjoyed.